Labour MP for Borough and Furness struck a stern attack against his party leader when he was asked what he would choose between starvation and supporting Jeremy Corbyn. Speaking on BBC Radio 5 Pienaar's Politics, radio host John Pienaar asked the Labour MP whether he would be prepared to sing the famous Labour slogan in support of Jeremy Corbyn to get his hands on the last coconut on a desert island. Mr. Pienaar said, "There's one coconut left on the tree. To get a share they say you have to sing to O Jeremy Corbyn. Do you sing along or would you choose to go hungry and take your chances on a passing ship?" Mr. Woodcock admitted he would choose the latter option and risk starvation rather than trying to back his party leader. He said, "Really, to sort of crash the metaphor, the ship has sailed for me quite some time ago on that. There is no point in me trying to get back into Jeremy Corbyn singing, at this stage. Labour's bitter divisions continue to rise over the party's confusing stance on Brexit. In January, former frontbencher Alex Cunningham resigned his post as Shadow Pensions Minister after a clash with the party's hard-left leader over whether the UK should stay in the EU's customs union. Mr. Cunningham was among 64 Labour MPs who ignored their leader's instruction to abstain in a Commons vote on the issue in December. There is no point in me trying to get back into Jeremy Corbyn at this stage. John Woodcock. The Labour MPs backed an amendment to the government's EU withdrawal bill proposing continued membership of the customs union. In a statement, Mr. Cunningham insisted his vote had been in the best interests of industry and jobs in his Stockton North constituency. He said, "I voted as I did as I believed I was leaving the door open for any deal with the EU to possibly include the membership of the customs union, something I felt was in the best interests of industry and jobs in my Stockton North constituency." After my constituents voted overwhelmingly to leave the EU, I saw it as my responsibility to support them in that decision and ensure I worked for the best possible outcome for them in terms of jobs and rights. That I will continue to do. On Friday, Labour delegates gathered in Leeds to elect a National Policy Forum chairman, but the vote was halted amid complaints of insufficient time for the process. Veteran activist Anne Black was considered the favourite to beat Momentum-backed Andy Fox to replace former MP Anne Cryer as NPF chairwoman. Witnesses complain that supporters of hard-left movement Momentum urged the delay, fearing their preferred candidate would lose. The official reason was there had not been enough time to organise the vote, but sources say the move was motivated by a Momentum desire to control another seat in the ruling 9-strong NEC officers group, which would have been given to Ms. Black automatically had she won. One moderate MP said last night, "This morning symbolised the old-school male union bullying that is determined to keep Jeremy Corbyn's people in control, no matter how bad it looks to the outside world." Women delegates were coming up to MP Lucy Powell to thank her for trying to stand up to Andy Kerr, but the ex-union guy took the female chair of the Policy Forum into a room and kept her there until he got his way. Related articles: Corbynites and Blairites as divided as ever, explosive new Labour M. Andrew Marr skewers Momentum chief on Labour infighting. Labour divided, embarrassment for Corbyn as frontbencher quits.